The good news for Switzerland is that a team wearing red and white won the game. The bad news is that it was not them. Canada wins 10-1 against Team Switzerland. And despite the 9-goal margin of victory, Switzerland was still a lot closer than Slovakia was. In fact, while Canada did dominate most of the game, the flow was still relatively even. Chances that way, chances this way, most of them going that way, but still. Granddaughter of Hall of Famer Sil Apps, Jillian Apps, opens the scoring to make it 1-0 Canada. Fast forwarding to a 5-0 Canada lead, Canada has a disallowed goal. And you know what? It looked like it threw them off a little bit. Because very shortly after that, Switzerland scores on Canada for the first time ever in international women's play. It also marks the first goal against Canada in these Winter Olympics. And Team Switzerland seemed pretty happy about it, and why not? It's a pretty historic goal. But assistant captain Jana Hefford, yeah, she crashed that party. She made the score 6-1, taking Switzerland to the Jana Hefford School of Dangles. A very Houdini-like deke. Oh, she's right in front of you. What happened? And after Switzerland built that little bit of momentum, Canada just crushed it. Canada managed to rack up the score all the way to 10-1. And I'm not sure if you know this, but that 10th goal tied an Olympic record. Hayley Wickenheiser tied the record for goals by a woman at the Olympics with her 15th. And despite a valiant performance in net, Switzerland decided to switch goalies. And the score would remain the same, Canada victorious 10-1. And after outscoring their opponents 28-1 in the first 2 games of these Olympics, Canada's next test is going to be much tougher. They'll be taking on Team Sweden in a rematch of the gold medal game from Torino. And speaking of winning gold, do you live in a cave? Do you live under a large rock of some kind? No? Well, then you know that Canada has won its first gold medal on home soil. Alex Bilodeau bringing home gold in the men's freestyle moguls. Now, what does that gold really mean to Canada? Well, maybe this will help.
I think Canada won something.
Yeah, and as the Canadian women's hockey team continues their quest for gold, the Canadian men's hockey team starts tomorrow. Are you watching tomorrow? Then it's today. If you're watching 2 days from now, you missed it, you failed. But how did they do? Let me know. And hopefully Alex Bilodeau's gold medal will help alleviate some of the pressure affecting all the Canadian athletes, including the hockey teams. Because it's hard enough to win a gold medal at the Olympics. You train from the day you're born. If you're really dedicated, you'll start in the womb. And you're competing against world-class competition that wants that gold just as much as you do. And then you have the added pressure of competing for a country that has hosted 2 Olympics and hasn't won a gold yet. Uh-oh. But Alex Bilodeau managed to overcome that. His name is now in the history books, and he helped get that elephant out of Canada's room. World's second largest country. It's a big elephant. So Canada's women's hockey team is doing well. The men's team starts tomorrow, and Canada has finally won their first gold. The question remaining is who's going to step up and win the next one.